take a trip with a pilot, I tell you when we land. You know I'm down with the whales, I be by the sand. Sun, yeah, it's blowing in the wind. What you doing? We kung fu and I beat it up. They never heard me on the beat when it's speeded up. 100 racks on the plate, she gon' eat it up. Yeah, I'm all in, like all night. Throw the racks up, make it fall right. And if you take a shot, make sure you hold the ball right. 1-800, yeah, bad, my type. My type, yeah, it's my type. I love the way that she put it all on me. The best things don't come from free.
100 racks, she be dancing. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this bed. 100 racks, she can get this all night. All night. All night.
You can tell when it's Tokyo, it's all heat. Don't ride in the back, jump in the front seat. By the end of the night, she gon' love me. She don't even know me, she wanna hug me. It's a vision, little baby, I'm moving cozy. Most solid in the game, it can't fold me. How you do it, it's so fluid, let's get to it. If you want something, gotta commit to it. This is something that jam to and sip to it. I can show you how to do it, take you right to it. Made of whales in it, got a twist to it. This ain't Big Sean, but I'm making good music. How you keep rhyming, man, I'm used to it. You should be too, I like it see-through. And if we dancing on the floor, I'ma need you. And if we dancing on the floor, I'ma need you.
100 racks, she be dancing. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this bed. 100 racks, she can get this all night. All night. All night. 100 racks, she be dancing. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this bed. 100 racks, she can get.
Duval County, here in Florida. On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. About ready to get this one started. Amy Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from Jacksonville. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Red.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. He'll work forward for a couple. It is Aziz Al-Shire with the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's caught. It's the former Bill, Gabe Davis. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds. Stroud begins with a pass. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. Second and 7. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Foye Oluokun. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll give it to Etienne on the option. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
Red on red.
To throw is Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. He is in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They're going to continue to be aggressive, especially through the air, and they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Tank Dell was the one he was looking for, and it's going to be 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but they continue to get that matchup. This quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
On balanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Hey, run! Eleven.
Now Lawrence on the bootleg. Finding space at the 40. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver. Leads to a real nice run after catch and brings up 1st down.
We'll get this to about midfield. Kalen Bullock there on the tackle. Second down and 8.
Hey, easy. Route. Silver.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a 1st down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
Right, let's go.
2nd and a yard.
At the Texans' 20-yard line.
Agate. Red.
First carry for the Auburn alum, Tank Bigsby. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2.
Hey. Here we go. Hey, Jupiter. All right, here we go. It's hot.
To throw is Lawrence. Oh, he thought he had a man across the field, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. Inside the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, go.
Throwing is Lawrence. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming. and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, Lion, Lion. Here we go, son.
Here's Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Southern California. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And he will score. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Texans will move out to a 14-7 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Keelan Robinson to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
On red.
A first down throw for Lawrence. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
23. Here we go, son.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. In trouble, and down he goes.
Hey, kill.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Edmonds.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses. You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Hey, run. Easy. Read a 44. Read a 54. Go, let's go. Silver.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. He locates the big tight end, DeGuara. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to break.
Develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way. Live to play another down.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Stay right open.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. He's got it inside the 5. And the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line.
Anytime you're playing zone defense and everybody's eyes are on the quarterback, it's really easy to lose sight of some of the receivers. That's exactly what happened here. He started all the way on the far side of the field and worked his way across. Found a soft spot in the zone, and quarterback's able to put it on him.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll run it here with Etienne. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Jaguars will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Stroud going to set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided even before seeing the coverage where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something that's not there.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
First catch of the game for Diggs, and it's a 1st down.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
Schultz is the motion man. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. He'll go right back to Diggs. He's got it again. 15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another first down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They face second down and 7. Throwing is Stroud. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down. Now, Stroud. And that is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
And that one not going to get there, and it's wide to the left as well. It's no good. And the score remains level. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Lawrence now. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Hey, I'm gun. Silver.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. There's a short one taken by Ingram.
Let's go.
Here's second and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he will score again. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. That is his third touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Stroud to throw here on first and 10. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime. On first down, it's Stroud. And this will be incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there, and that will lead to a second down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. On first and 10, here's Stroud. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Red 23. Red.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're 2nd, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Red on red. Hot.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter. On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt for Jacksonville. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
With the score, Jaguars 21, Texans 14.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this 2nd half. About to get started.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go play action with Stroud. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are...
And for the 4th time today, he has... by Terrell Edmonds.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this 2nd half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
The wide receiver carries on the 8th round. That is on the 49-yard line.
3rd and 6.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
Lawrence. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And it's going to be 4th down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like...
Now, how about this? It's a fake. That is down the field and caught. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. They pick up 27 and convert on 4th down.
Hey, hey, hey.
A give for Etienne, heading right. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down in bounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring it down. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. To throw is Stroud. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. And he won't get much. Taken down at about the 12. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Stroud. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and None of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively. For the earlier miss, this time the kick is good. And the Texans are able to get it back within a score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Red.
On the ground, it is Bigsby to start this drive. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Rip, 23. 13, Luke. Luke.
Second down, Lawrence. That's to the right side and incomplete. Gabe Davis, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up a third down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
Red on red.
Davis going in motion.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
This brought in out past the 20. And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Stroud. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Sisco.
At this point, Mike, it's just hard to trust him to make good decisions with the ball, which is really a shame. And we both had really high hopes for this quarterback coming into the game. He was able to shake off the first 2 picks, but then there's a 3rd, then there's a 4th. And now after this 5th, you have to strongly consider whether you want to sit this guy for the remainder of this game.
On the ground, here's Etienne. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So these teams trade field goals in the 3rd as we come to the end of the quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Here we go.
To throw is Lawrence. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
And this is what happens when you can pair a really good pass rush with a really stingy secondary. Marrying the 2 together, not only to change his launch point, but not give the quarterback anywhere to go with the ball.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down. Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
First and 10.
Oh, ready?
Stroud to throw. That's into the hands of Akins. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. They'll stick to the ground. Not much happening there, just a short game. A second down throw for Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. To the goal line and in. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Texans. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
All right, let's go. Left.
They'll keep it on the ground. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Hey. Silver.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Hey, go! Red.
They'll run. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. 20 yards on that pass play. First down, Jacksonville.
Hey, Lion!
They'll run here. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. That's complete to Etienne. And he's into the end zone yet again. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This kick is... So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by him, there is a lot of space open underneath.
He'll check this down to the running back. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Texans first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
It's a big play when they needed it the most. An even 40 yards. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. To throw, it's Stroud. To the left side, caught by Schultz. And the Texans are going to have first and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up first and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do, because we know we need to finish this off with 6 if we can. And now being first and goal is going to go a long way in allowing that to be possible.
Another one from the 5. Second down and goal. Here's Stroud. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
That ties the game, 31-31.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's first and 10.
Rip, 23. Here we go, son.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now, on second and long. Throwing is Lawrence. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left.
Hey, Ryan.
It's 1st and 10.
Think right. Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to air this one out. And he's got it. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
Route.
Bigsby. And this offensive line creating running space. He'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line. Now, 2nd and 4.
Decent 24. Great job.
Here's Lawrence. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. And he is close to the pylon, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing. No touchdown, but a 1st down. It's 1st and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal. But right now, they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Silver.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
Hey.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. And it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. Now, 2nd and goal.
Hey, go.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his 2nd miss of the year, and the score stays right where it is. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Here's 1st down. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's caught downfield by Diggs. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Here's 1st and 10. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Foye Oluokun. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
So, it's a win here for the Jaguars. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Jaguars are the winners here at home as we say, so long from Jacksonville.
I said, okay, okay, loser. Okay, loser. We go way, way back. I won't say okay, boom. I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up out the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scoot her. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Okay, loser. I ain't on my lonesome. They want me to loan some. I made a fortune. They can't let that go none. I'm doing so much that costs a shoulder. I don't blow it all on a VVS boulder. I put the verse in the I put the girl in the top teeth. Rock on my hand, make the rock wanna flock to the stands, cause my eye always watching. I said, okay, loser. We go way back, I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up out the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scoot her. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Okay, loser. And I said, loser. Why the always coming out the woodwork? Don't know why she mad, cause ain't nothing I did to her. She just out here plotting on my, I call her steward. She the lowest, she so down and out of sewer. Growed up, back your age, you immature. Maybe one day you gon' create some allure. Maybe one day you'll be great and go on tour. Like me, hey, okay, loser. We go way back, I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up out the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scoot her. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Okay, loser, ay.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more.
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels gotta change the amount. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more.
I'm gonna run it up, though you know your fun is up. James knew back when I was coming up, didn't wanna know then. Now I bet they're loving us no more. No,